Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing All the Mods 6 to the Sky. And what we're going to start today is we need to make ourselves some soul sand. So, what we've got here, we got another aqueous accumulator that's going to send water to these barrels. And we're going to take our configurator. There it is. And whoops. Not what I was trying to do. And set these guys to pull. That's the barrel. We're going to take the configurator here. Set that to pull. Come here. There we go. Waterlogging, folks. Bacon. Oh no, that was just, that was the pipe filling up. I thought it was overflowing there. So we'll fill all these up with water. And we're going to also pump something into them from the top. Next thing we got some sifting dirt. They're some kind of seeds. I'm sure we'll recognize them when we see them here. Oh, they must be here somewhere. Of course, ancient spores. We got 3 of them. I think one's enough, but we'll do it like this just to be sure. We'll use all 3, why not? The mycelium will spread. And I thought this would turn into witch water. Does it have to be underneath it? Oh, it has to be underneath it. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. It used to have to be next to it. Guess it's not that way anymore. Okay, some of it's changing. And the mycelium did spread at least by 1, so that's good news. I guess we'll have to try to draw out of the sides of these things. I hope it works. I'm going to throw a storage drawer on either end. I'll pull out of there. Okay, I don't want to wait for it all to change to mycelium. I threw some dirt in the auto sifters here. Okay, the last 2 are changing over. So now what we should be able to do is fill this with sand. It should pump into these, and we should consistently get soul sand. And hopefully these won't turn into seawater. Hopefully the pipe is fast enough to deal with that. We're getting a good amount of soul sand. Yeah, I don't seem to remember these pulling more out than they can deposit, but we're not getting seawater. And that's we're getting plenty of soul sand. That's what we want. Cool. Now that worked a treat. We got a little extra soul sand, and I'm really hoping we can make the nether seeds now. These are... Okay, what do we need? Some nether bricks. Oh, we have netherrack, right? Or did I crush it all? I crushed it all. I think we got everything now. We just need to make these nether bricks. Whoop, I'm in the wrong crafting card. That's okay. I'm gonna do it like this. Oh, why must it always do something? Here we go. 4 of those. Now the soul sand, Nether Wart, Netherrack. Oh, finally! And it's just Prudentium, so that's good. We don't have much more. We got a little bit of the farmland, which is handy. Darn it. I'm doing a terrible job. Terrible job. Here we go. Alright. Alright, we got a little open space back here for some reason. So, we're going to use it. Nice. Now we'll be able to get a... This will get you all kinds of stuff. This will get us our blackstone, all our warp stuff. Oh, we can just straight up make nether brick. That's cool. Soul soil, crimson fungus, warped stems, basalt. Cool. Plenty of nether wart, plenty of soul sand. Awesome. Now we haven't gotten into any mob seeds at all, because it looks like the only way to get soulium is with pedestals. And I don't know anything about pedestals. So we're going to go ahead and make this linking tool. Oops. Make this linking tool. So we're going to need green dye and blue dye. So trying to... Well, let's just... Here we go. This is what we want, right? Linking tool. There we go. Now I'm sure we can do this with the dye essence we have. That'd be a lot smarter. Hey, come on. Alright. Now we should be able to make it. So the linking tool. I guess we'll figure out what it does. We also need a pedestal, and that's just stone and stone slabs. Oh, we need some stone. I think I taught this thing how to make stone. Clearly I did. Okay, let's go ahead and make this thing. There we go. And let's go ahead and make the manual. Very glad it exists. So let's see. Getting started. There are many ways to interact. Insert or extract items, to deck, extract item. Okay. When extracting items as items, they will be placed. Inserting items can be done with the main hand, modifications. Okay, how do we do cobble gen? That's what I need to know. Lighting and water laying, augments versus upgrades. Alright, well how hard can this be? There's a pedestal. We've got all these different... It might be easier to go to... Well, I'm sure we'll need upgraded bases, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead... It's, you know, refined storage isn't good with using tools, really. I don't know where it is, either. I must have thrown the tool back in here. I'm in the pattern grid again. Doing a great job with that. We'll just make a stack of these. Take this back. And let's see what we have. We got droppers, block placers, block breakers, tree choppers. I've never really paid much attention to this mod, because I just don't. It looks like you can do an awful lot with it. We might be able to use this to collect experience from our eventual hostile mob system. There's a tank. What we're really looking for is a cobble gen, and I'm not seeing it. That cobble generator upgrade. Okay. Cobble gen upgrade. Okay, so it's somewhere in that all the cobble gen, right? Yeah. Even pedestals. So I believe we're gonna need a block of this stuff. And maybe we put the pedestal on top of it? Oh, I'm sure we need the upgrade. Well, that doesn't look right. Shift click? Okay, in this first chapter, all the entries just go to the same page with a different heading. They all say the same thing. So that's weird. Doesn't look like it's... Okay, it seems like the mod has changed. We gotta have this in our offhand, and I think right-click it, shift right-click. Ah! Okay. Very good. There is our soul cobble. Wonderful. Now, this thing holds a lot of this stuff. Billions, apparently. I don't know if we should just leave it or what we should do. That produces it at a fair clip. I guess the next question is, can we... Let's move this over by one. I don't think the range on this is very much as it stands. We'll put it right here. Now let's see if we can link. Linking priority. It's doing something. Not linking to the chest, that's for sure. Well, I'm gonna tell you, the mechanics of this are a little bit beyond me. Hopefully the manual will get updated, as there isn't much in it right now. But what we can do is take all of this. We're gonna want to make some patterns for this stuff. So let's get some more patterns. Oh, it's gonna have to smelt the glass. We'll be back. I think it's done. And this is all going somewhere, and it's going back to the seeds. There's a whole set of 5 compressed cobble. Isn't that nice? There's a whole series of these mystical agriculture quests that are the mob quests, and we need this stuff to get into this stuff, which means we also need to be able to create and process the soulstone cobble. So we're going to want a recipe for smelting it to soulstone. We're going to want to turn the soulstone into smooth soulstone. And we're going to want to finally turn the smooth soulstone into soul dust. This is distinct from the Solium dust. Although it's from the same mod, it's just a different kind of crafting component. It's distinct from the Solium dust that we got already. Which I think is all in my inventory right now. Anyway, throw all these guys in here. And let's make ourselves a stack of it. To start. Oh, I've got all the soulstone cobble on. Put that back in there too. We'll make a stack of it. And let's get back into mystical here. Alright, so we are going to, okay, yeah, we're going to need a recipe for soul seeds, definitely, because that's a thing that we're going to go through quite a bit of, at least, well, 20 of them anyway. So we got that, where I don't think we need, okay, yeah, we should definitely program in a recipe for soulium ingots, wherever they went. There we go. And we're going to need one for prosperity ingots too. There we go. We're going to need soul glass, which is just regular glass, and this soul dust, which is what we're making out of that cobble. There's a pedestal up there generating for us. Finally, we're going to make a recipe for the soul jar itself, which I've now lost track of. There we go. A couple more things we're going to need here. At least one more. We are going to need a... I can't see it, so we'll just do... Okay, so that's Solium done with Tinkers. That's not what I want. Is this what we want? Solium Dagger. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we'll make a golden sword. Pattern grid. We want to be up here. Take the sword. We should be able to make 2 of these right now. Dagger. Hooray. And now we need 4 of those jars. So we'll see how quick this thing can. Oh, it's trucking right along. Just had to make the glass, really. Very nice. So these don't stack. Now what I've done is I've fenced off a little area here. And we're going to see what the bare minimum is to use this bait. We've got just tree, grass, and water. The bait will work. And this was pretty easy, because the baits are all pretty easy to craft so far. We did the chicken earlier. But we're going to wait for a cow to spawn. Shouldn't take long. Didn't take long last time. I'll go check on my enchanting stuff over here. Enchanting stuff, I say. Check on all these books. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Anything good yet? So if you wonder where I'm getting my enchantments from later in the pack, this is where. Yeah, look at all this stuff. We're gonna be styling when I finally bother making some decent tools. Yep, we got a cow. Ooh. Somewhere. It's right there. Little buddy. I'm gonna just take this little row of leaves off, because I don't want the adult cows getting stuck in here. They won't strangle because it's a transparent block, but it'd be a pain to deal with. So let's get another one. We have gotten a few quest rewards. I don't know if they're worth writing home about. Let's see. Block of coal. Oh, 8 blocks of coal. Alright. It's only then, this is still the same day. One of them's already grown up to an adult. See if that next set of bait has worked yet. It's still sitting there. I think that's pork providing the reskin there. Too many animals. Okay. So we can do 3 in an area like this. We'll just wait for them to grow up and keep reading. Alright. I'm not going to wait for these cows. We managed to get some gas tiers while we were sifting all that soul sand. And with gas tier and some of the plastic we made earlier, we can make a mob imprisonment tool. And these are awesome because you just right click on the mob and then you've got them in the tool. And you can put them down. Now we're just gonna transport all 3 of these boyos. And now we're gonna try our luck with some pig bait. See how we do. These are, those cows are far enough away from these pigs. This bait will work. Nice. So I'm out here at night more and more, and it's inevitable that there's gonna be a phantom. So we've just been kind of passively collecting this stuff. Not very much, but an amount of it. And there's no reason, because we're gonna keep accumulating. There's no reason I can think of why we shouldn't process what we have and then make some armor out of it. I don't know where it went. Going back over here. It doesn't have a home there, so maybe it's just bouncing around the system somewhere. That'll turn up, I'm sure. Maybe we can grab one out of here. We're super quick. Throw it up here. Get the rest of them. Okay, yeah, it came back around and was in the auto compressor. Anyway, now that we got a little bit of this stuff, what I thought we'd do is get into Silence Tools and make some leggings and some boots, because that will allow us to repair these handle and experience free, and with the ingots that we get, and also we'll be able to enchant them and so on and so forth. So we're gonna want to make a pattern. We're gonna need to make 2 patterns now that I think about it. We're gonna need a pattern for this this here blueprint paper, right? And for that, we're eventually gonna want a pattern for paper. We've got a bunch in the system now. And then finally, we're gonna want a pattern for blue dye, which we might have already. Okay, got all that programmed in. Now we are gonna make a bunch of the blueprint paper. We're only gonna make 1 each of the blueprints that we want, because we can use these as many times as we like. So Leggings Blueprint It is just the blueprint pattern like you would craft leggings, and the boots is the same as you would expect. We can make elytra? That's incredible. Okay, now the other thing we want is lining. So we'll go ahead and make a lining blueprint. Now for the linings, we can use all of the wools, as it would seem. You combine the, silk cloth, leather, phantom membrane, slime, huh? What does a slime block give you if you use it as a line, besides being disgusted? Lining, tier 1, traits, bounce, makes your armor a little tough. I think we'll just go with leather. The lining's actually optional, but we're going to use it because you can get the traits, in which case this is leather. So that'll, armor durability, it increases it apparently. So that sounds good to me. And then to craft the items for the armor anyway, you'll want tool rods for tools and stuff. You just craft the blueprint with the appropriate metal that you want. And then you could just go ahead and put these in a crafting grid and have the boots if you wanted to. You add the lining, then you get the lining. So, yeah, these are some really overpowered boots to have. Let's see what this gives you. Piglins also won't attack you. Yeah, okay, so we're going to get hundreds of armor points with this. And that'll really help us out in case the phantoms come, or whatever else. One of the ones we can craft here is Squid Bait, which I guess we'll just be placing. I don't think squid are breedable. Or, there's another way to do this too that we really ought to investigate. Because we got plenty of squid ink, right? So for instance, these soul jars we could also get with a soul extractor, and that would take, let's just craft one of these up real quick. So we'd want, how many soulium ingots was that? 4? Something like that. Now you don't get as much from this as you do from actually killing the mobs in question. But you do get some, and it might be a lot more convenient to do it this way. I think we just about got it here. Okay. Oh, we need a machine frame. That's not hard. One soul extractor. I'm sure it needs RF. Or something. And just plop it down right here. Yep, takes RF. Grab ourselves some ink. A little fishing hut here. What do we got? Good amount. Now, how much are we gonna need? Let's see. Squid seeds. So each one will give us 0.25, so it's 4 for 1 unit, 24 per jar. Alright. Put these in here. Put that in there. And seems like it goes at a pretty decent rate. And we've certainly got the squid ink to do this with. There we have it. One full jar. Nice. Fill some more up. Last one should be ready here. Very, very good. I made some soul seeds that we programmed into the refined storage system earlier. And Dentium on here. And our seeds. Not all. Alright, our first soul crop. And we got some Prudentium farming. Just what we need. Go ahead and plug this in here. We're going to have to make more of these soon. Excellent. Looks like this is plenty enough to spawn a sheep, too. So that's good. We can also immediately use this soul extractor to make, honking his horn on the street, to immediately make jars full of creeper essence. It's only 20 gunpowder a jar, and we certainly have all of that we're gonna be eating. We're starting to get a good amount of cows in here, so I'm gonna feed up the adults one last time here. Everybody done? And I think the best place to do this is probably right out here. We got some empty soul jars. So that filled it up by a full amount. So we'll need, what, 36 cows total to make this happen? That's okay. Okay, the creeper essence is pretty painless. We'll make those seeds, and I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, where's the recipe? There it is. I'll tell you, I can't encourage you enough to get into auto-crafting and skyblock packs as soon as you can. It just makes everything so much easier to have everything at hand. Alright. Creeper seeds. Now, last episode we planted all those crops, and a few episodes ago we made this this backpack mod, or this backpack from this sophisticated backpacks mod. And what we want to do is we want to have it pick stuff up for us automatically. So we'll need not the magnet, but the pickup. So we'll need a sticky piston. We're also gonna want yeah, of course, the upgrade base. Okay, so leather, string, iron, no big deal. And then the pickup upgrade itself. We're just gonna automate this whole thing. I don't feel like that. Looking up the crafting recipes even one more time. We're just gonna toss them in the crafter down here. This one full? That one's completely full. Cool. And we're just gonna go ahead and make it. When in doubt, automate. So let's see what happens when we put this in here. Okay, so ignore durability, ignore NBT, match item, block. So right now, does it pick up everything? Oh, you've got an on and off switch? That's sweet. So we've got not a full farm out here in terms of numbers by any stretch of the imagination. We might do just as well, as it may turn out to double these up. Right into the backpack, right? Yeah. Oh, fill up the backpack. Okay. One backpack full of food and some seeds. So, what we want to do is we want to make another importer, right? I think. Oh, there it is. And we're going to put it right here. And there's our wrench. I'll point it up. Actually, let's point it forward. Yeah, why not? And we're going to get a chest. One of the gold ones will be just fine. And I bet we don't have a hopper. Just a regular good old vanilla hopper programmed in here yet. Oh, it lagged. Botany pots. They'll get you. Alright. Throw this down in the system. And we'll make ourselves a hopper. This is our first hopper of the world. I'll put the hopper right there. And we're going to take some of this stuff out. We're going to take the backpack right off. And we're going to place it on the hopper, which should suck everything out of it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now somewhere, I'm sure, we have crafted an Akashic Tome, but I can't find it. This thing is cool. It's the basic manual for all the mods in the pack, and what we're looking for is the Spice of Life Carrot Edition. This mod, as we eat different food, will go up hearts, but a lot of this stuff, it's not nourishing enough to improve our health. So we're going to start, okay, we got 154 total foods that are nourishing enough. So let's see. We won't be making those anytime soon. We got Create Foods, Forbidden and Arcanus Foods. All of the cooked stuff, like the prepared food from Minecraft is available. Okay, that's good to know. It looks like all of we just gotta roast everything. Everything that we can roast from pans. Well, maybe not everything. Okay. So it's a limited number of stuff we have to find here. So we're gonna put this away. I know I have a little arrow root in here now. And we're gonna end up doing most of this stuff manually, which is fine, because a lot of this stuff we're only ever gonna eat once. Just throw that in there. And it'll already be in our system. Very cool. And next time we get hungry, we will go ahead and eat that, and we'll see some particle effects. How's this coming? Getting there. We got a compressed chicken, folks. I don't know. I don't know what it does. I guess we'll find out. Okay, now that we've done all that, it's time for me to take a little break. So, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.